to be honest
Yeah,
with
listen, the thing is, Cornwood, I hate to break it to you. If someone really wants it, okay, this is the thing. If someone really wants it, we can easily do a ton of things to avoid it. And I think it is the easiest thing. Just say, hey, look, after every report, you put all that cash in there, and that's it.
you.
And
Yeah.
the only issue will be the clean cash. But if you want to be 100% honest, okay, if someone has clean cash and a ton of money orders and a ton of dirty cash, I bet you the clean cash is going to be the least in there, like the least amount.
Yeah.
So I feel like it wouldn't even really benefit. I mean, if the officer manages to steal that, they're going to steal it no matter what you do protocol wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I had
So,
a guilty plea, by the way. I had a guilty plea on a dirty money charge tonight for 700 rolled notes.
That
right
is good.
afterwards. I haven't actually written the report, but I threw all the evidence in there. That guy who was doing stolen goods and shit, which again adds to the case of they make that money through selling stolen goods. I saw him do the handoff. I had a photo of him actually walking into the store with a box. So I mean, that was, to me, you got them getting this rolled notes and shit from selling stolen goods, from doing drug sales, from pretty much any criminal activity. This is the kind of cash they're getting.
Where did he have the boxes? Like, was he just carrying them, or did he have them in the trunk?
Real quick,
he had 100 in the trunk, and he was carrying some that he dropped off, and then we got the call right after.
Okay.
This is unrelated. Carl, what's your state ID?
5781.
I'm sharing a report with you, kind of unrelated, but in relation to moonshine. I thought you would like to see it, but go ahead.
But yeah, the thing
is, one more time. Say exactly what you said. I got lost.
What I said?
Yeah, we said.
Oh, I was just saying I didn't want to fully interrupt, but I just shared you. If you look under shared reports, I shared you a report for 6 hours for you to look at when you get a chance. I figured you would be interested in it, but just because I was gonna forget it if I didn't bring it up.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay.
But yeah, I think I do think this could be a bigger conversation. The money orders and how we should process the money. I'm not against it, as long as we're being correct about it as well.
I mean, if you want to be honest, there's a very easy way to do it. I mean, if anyone who is handling the money, the officers who handle the money orders are to just, okay, how do I word this? I think the way, if you guys are thinking, or if even Mr. Thoroughbred is worrying about, Mayor Thoroughbred, if he's worried about corruption and how, if we start doing this, how it will reflect on the department, or if anyone is worried about that, just simply say, hey, look, if you catch someone with money orders, put it in evidence. And I'll be honest, I don't think any officers should directly benefit from monetary wise, at least not even, I would say, kind of like the fines, right? Yeah, I feel like you should you should benefit very little from your own arrest, because then if you were to make money off of every arrest, then it might lead to a bad precedent.
I see what you're saying. I think I would go as far as saying absolutely not. I would say
I would say, even if it's, I would say honestly nothing. Even I would say 15% at most, or nothing, because honestly it will incentivize officers, which I highly doubt it, but it will heavily.
Eskimo with the tier 3 for 4 months. Thank you. I appreciate the fuck out of you. Can we get some hearts in chat, please, for Eskimo? Thank you.
Which lead to money laundering, or people with dirty money.
Just hearts. I would appreciate
leads
it.
Traffic stops, all the other stuff, kind of left in the dust, right? Because it doesn't benefit monetarily. You know, it's people are going to be selfish, right? So having it not benefit at all, or benefit only 15%, would be a good leeway to kind of counteract corruption.
I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off and be blunt. If we have to be concerned about corruption, then we failed as a PD.
Yeah, I mean, then that's a problem on YouTube.
That's inherently an entire other problem.
Yeah.
No one is gonna be doing that, and if anyone is, then they don't deserve a job here.
Well,
that's
not necessarily corruption, because obviously corruption. Listen, if you want to be corrupt, anyone's gonna do it, right? And everyone's gonna find a way to do it. I'm more talking, it's going to set a really bad precedent, like it did 5 years ago, when everyone saw that you could get 50% of the money from, if you find someone. I remember people went crazy and started finding everybody. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah,
smallest things.
that's just.
It sets a bad precedent. I don't think it necessarily is a corrupt precedent. I think it's just.
I think we keep it easy though. We keep it even easier than that though. The bottom line is this: hey, if you get money orders, document it with this tag, put it in evidence. That money is going to be used so you can have free repairs. I think that's enough of it.
Something like that.
Or free equipment, or pay back for your equipment, whatever that case might be.
Pay raise.
Something, right? I think if you keep it that simple, I think most people would 100% be interested in that. Because the biggest concern right now is people are afraid to even repair their vehicles.
Yeah, the main thing is I just think at least I'm thinking the way that, like the PD is kind of set to go from the future. You do not want to really incentivize, going out of your way to arrest people for monetary gain, right? Because I mean, technically I could just walk up to a stolen vehicle, not listen to the guy's story, just say, get out of the car, detain you, I don't feel safe, pat him down if he has a weapon, and then you know what I mean? Like, you could go, you won't necessarily be corrupt, but you won't necessarily be a great officer either. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's really kind of people will feel slighted by operating that way.
That's the main thing, because obviously the public's always going to view us poorly, but that's definitely going to add on to the problem rather than dial it back. You know what I mean?
Right. No, you are 100% right.
Because I mean, at that point, then you might as well. Someone like Wrangler would be a billionaire if he came around and we started doing that.
Hell.
He'd be riding fucking PD Lamborghini.
Hell, I'll tell you. I mean, he sure as shit would be, but damn, do I miss Wrangler?
Oh yeah.
I mean, if
Wrangler was a funny
son
of a bitch.
Where you got paid for every money order, I feel like they'd be the richest man. Someone like Nova as well back in the day, they'd be the richest cops ever, and I think that's very unfair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just ain't right. No, I agree.
Yeah,
I think there's.
You can't incentivize it. I don't think we should be incentivizing it. I think the incentivize is just you'll get back pay when you repair your vehicle, and I think people would shit themselves over that alone. But
yeah, command will find the. I bet. Like, listen, I don't know how our command structure is operating now, but I bet you they'll find a way to work around it and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think there's a lot of other cities out there in the world that do this shit as well. I don't think there's anything morally incorrect about it or none of that. So, personally, I say send it, and we'll take that up with Barrett.
Do you have a PR person yet for the PD?
We are working on that right now. I believe there is one.
Someone's got to really, really be nice about that if we ever have to mention it. If we catch a cartel and we tell them we got $750 million, you either don't say that you put it in, or you say that money is going to be used to support the public. Someone's got to word it real good.
Oh, absolutely.
Why are you smiling, Corwood?
I'm just thinking about. I'm just thinking about how. Do you think people would be mad about that?
I mean, what the officers are getting money for their arrest? 100%. That's why there needs to be that thing. Because I mean, listen, people are going to find a way anyways to be mad about the PD, any way, shape, or form.
It doesn't matter what the case is. That's just always going to be the case.
Yeah, it's not really what the public thinks. You know,
I gotta have a couple more conversations in this room. Give me just a second.
I gotta get to bed anyway. I thought I had something else. Oh, I forgot to mention this in the meeting, but just so y'all know, I added one new tag. I'm working on another one. I always talk about crimes against.
You can come over, AJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always talk about crimes against people.
You saw him, man. It was really good.
Oh yeah,
Coinzilla
yeah. You heard that?
With slacks.
Yeah.
Man, that shit's fire, man. That shit's fire.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I had to read a script, but it was pretty good. Anyway, as I was saying, I added a new tag here. There's I'm real big on crimes against people.
You dragging me?
And I think if we properly tag them,
need to chat with you.
Yeah,
there's
which is a quick one.
I'll be back, Corwood. You're good.
Perpetrators.
All right, so I have a question. I want to just get your opinion on it. I spoke to Sky on the way to work. So we obviously set the standard of what? Why are you walking like that?
I had to shave my fucking mustache off, and my hair receding.
You didn't shave your mustache.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Sir.
Oh shit!
Sir, you're gonna get tased. I'm just gonna keep this blunt with you.
No! Where's Cornwood? Where's Cornwood?
Sir.
Where'd they go?
Oh, I get my coffee.
Running over to the lunch area. Stand by.
All right. Go ahead.
Give me your hand, sir. Do not resist, okay?
Unnecessary.
All right, sir. Why the fuck are you back here?
I was waiting for Cornwood to come back. The door was unlocked.
So you decided to walk through the door? Thought that was a smart idea?
Yeah, I drank a whole cup of coffee back here. Was waiting. It was like it's been a long wait. It was a long meeting.
Right. All right. Do you need medical?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. You realize what you did was felony trespass, right?
Was it?
Yes, absolutely.
No, I had no idea.
Okay.
There was no sign that said it was trespassing. The door was unlocked.
You just assume, I mean, so you saw two officers walk through the back door and you went, oh shit! And you decided to run. You thought that wasn't a telltale of enough sign to state that you probably shouldn't have been where you were?
Okay, maybe that part, yeah. Maybe that part was trespassing.
I'm going to be searching you for anything illegal, okay?
I've got nothing. You guys have it all.
Understood. All right. I'm going to make this really clear. This is the only time I'm going to make this exception. You ever walked through the back doors again, you're going to be getting felony trespass, okay?
Can you...
I'm going to go secure the door, Swap.
All right.
Can you do me a huge favor?
And tell Cornwood yes.
Well, can you send me up for like, I don't care, 10 months, 20 months, something?
I will...
We're trying to see if I can get my possessions back. So I was waiting for Cornwood to come back out.
Let me get Cornwood for you. I was trying to have another separate conversation. Let me get Cornwood for you. Just wait out here, and please, God, do not go in the back.
You're good.
We need you.
You need. I was trying to have a conversation with Alice before. Yeah. Give me just a minute. I'm going down the whole Treckle line. I apologize.
Yeah, we're not having
Good night, Cornwood.
gratifying conversation between ourselves at all.
Yeah.
No, we're downright
Take care. I got you. Alice, what's your 20?
You tried the prison?
The hallway next to the northern door.
Copy. En route.
Let's say, okay, today you don't have a lot of time. If you wanted to take them for a little bit, and then Lucas can take over from there, because Lucas is he's interested in taking them, but he just wants to wait a little bit before he gets that running. So it's kind of up to you if you'd like to. If you don't want to, it is completely fine. I just figured we would start working on that process if that was something you were interested in.
Okay.
Sure, that's okay.
Going on tour?
No, you're completely fine. It is okay. Sure. Okay. No, that's fine. So what I'll do is that the next time you're around, and if there are cadets in queue, I'll keep in contact with you and see if it's something you wanted to do, and then at worst comes worst, that Lucas will take him, in a little bit. It's okay. Okay. No, you're good. Perfect. Okay, perfect. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you. All right, bye. Okay. I need your opinion. Like I said, I spoke to this guy about it, and on the way to work. So obviously we set the standard of not allowing cadets to queue outside of their shift. Do we want to keep that? And the question is, AJ, he was looking for an FTO session, and I told him, I said, well, I'm going to be honest, I don't want to be the one that opens the floodgates that we allow one person to do it and then everybody else is going to do it, and I don't want to have any kind of special treatment or anything like that.
I'll save you for a second because I was kind of briefed by Cornwood. Just to get my understanding correctly, I was under the impression that it was okay to take a cadet out of shift as long as they are, one, primarily focusing on their shift, and two, there's no other cadets within that shift that are in line. And if there are, they are prioritized well beyond that person, right?
No, I was the opposite. So I was explained that you could not queue outside of your shift. But if you wanted to FTO a cadet in a different shift as an FTO, you could take someone in a different shift.
Quick questions
in their shift.
Yeah, what's up?
So I'm not tense up for too long. Does anybody have a torso? I don't see any in dispatch. I was asking if I would have permission to take one out.
I don't know. I'm gonna take one, and Sky might have one.
Sky has one right now.
Call Sky and ask Sky.
Yeah, Sky has one right now. It's already in her dispatch card.
So, and you know,
thank you.
Yep, not a problem.
Black and color, blister retro.
My thought process is, if that was how I was explained to.
Who explained that? Out of curiosity, I'm not denying.
You can go back and look at the things like people were getting yelled at for queuing outside of their shift in the Discordia. Like they were told, you know, you cannot queue outside of your shift.
This is really frustrating because do you remember who said that by chance? Like who specifically stated that?
No, but I'm gonna be honest, it was probably during shift 1. And listen,
shift 1 was the outcast. I'm just gonna be blunt.
Yes.
Shift 1 was the outcast to this decision.
Yes,
we were okay with it. Shift 2 was okay with it. Shift 1, because what happened with Forte is Forte got yelled at for trying to be in a different shift. I remember this happening, and I was like,
yes, he's a PPO. That was a total different situation.
Yeah. The issue though is that I had a cadet, and I think it was Forte, who came to me and said, I tried queuing out a shift and I was told otherwise. I said, okay, well, we haven't adhered to that. Neither is shift 2. Shift 1 inherently, here's my mindset. If you're a PPO and you are not going to your shift, then you're failing to understand sort of the not you directly, but that cadet is failing to understand the reason why they were hired for their shift. If there was an offset side or a time where inherently there are no other cadets waiting, and you know a cadet's looking for an FTO, I don't think that we should be sparing that valuable time for that cadet, as that is time when they're around and an FTO is around. And I think getting people trained is more important at that time. But when they are a PPO, I expect them to be in their shift. But if that's not the way that it was explained, I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. But that's the way that I was operated. I don't know if we have anything concrete or actually grounded for that.
Let me look to see what it was so I can find it. I just don't listen. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't mind. I don't mind, you know, letting people queue outside of the shift and then prioritizing the people that are in shift. I really don't. And then that goes up to the FTO if they want to take a cadet that's outside of the shift, right? I'm just going off of, again, like cadets were specifically told, you know, not to queue outside of the shift, and that's all. Like that, I don't mind either way. Like if we get the fucking green light, like I don't care. I go into other shifts and like I took a cadet during shift 2. Took a cadet shift 2 earlier, and it doesn't necessarily bother me. Like if I want to take a cadet, I'll take them. However, I was just going from what like I'm telling you, like bitches got fucking like right. This isn't your time. You better not get in camera. You know, like
I have taken people out of shifts so many. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna say, and you can tell me, or you can try and get Sky's opinion on this too.
Well, I asked Sky's opinion. Mine and Sky's opinions were both that we didn't want to be the ones that open the floodgates of that. We don't want anybody to be like, well, why did this cadet get to do it and we can't? And we didn't want that backlash. However, if a standard becomes it's all good, go ahead, then I mean, I don't care, right? Ultimately, I don't care.
There's two options I see here. Number one is you tell them that today is a one-time exception and that we need to get clarification moving forward because it's not clear to us right now as the FTO system has somewhat changed. Or two, you tell him that we will not allow it until we have better clarification from Barrick. Because I know Barrick has a lot of vision with wanting to sort of refine the FTO process. And if things have changed since that was stated, then I do think it's important to get that clarification.
Okay, I will pound it. Turner said, now mind you, this is Turner, on that just a reminder for the time being, please do not get in cadet queue out of shift. Was the last like thing about it.
How long ago was that?
January. Beginning of January.
I'm about to refer to the FTO handbook on this.
I'm pretty sure that it actually, that's a good question. It might actually state in there one way or the other. I could try to.
If it says it in the FTO handbook that it's okay if there's no one's waiting or that there is an exception somewhere, I'm just gonna, if anyone says anything, the FTO handbook states it. It was never clarified or changed.
Oh, okay. I found another one where Ruth had said on 2-1, we are currently only allowing cadets to queue during their shift for the time being. So this is the thing. Each one of these, like, they're all for like quote unquote for the time being. So I feel like inevitably it was going to be like brought back into conversation and then go from there. Again, I just don't listen. I'm gonna just be real, okay?
I'm just gonna ask Barrick in a second.
I just don't want to be the one that says, oh yeah, let's do it. And then all of the other fucking FTOs start fucking flaming because they're like, well, Alice of Shift 3 decided to let cadets from other shifts go. So now all the other cadets are trying to queue at our shift. And then the bitches start bitching. Like, I just don't want to deal with the headache. I'm going to be honest. That is the only reason.
I'll play devil's advocate. FTO eligibility states any full officer from their prospective department is eligible to be certified field training officer. Oh, wait, no, this is FTO eligibility. Hold on. I'm looking for, is there anything that is grounds for taking a cadet in this? Cadets will join the cadet queue. FTOs will need to join central dispatch as FTO. Queued cadets will be paired with the first available FTO. Cadets are not to sign on duty while waiting unless otherwise permitted by a member of command or high command. Cadets will only queue during their shift. That is what it states right now. I would follow the FTO handbook on this, and I'm going to email Barrick now and just let him know, hey, this is the run-in that we're having right now. What do you think? Let's see if we can get this reworded. But
can you repeat to me what that said?
It says cadets will, in caps, only queue during their shift.
Okay.
Cadets that are in the city are encouraged to 3-1 to check for available FTOs. Request should be space for blah, blah. Once on duty with an FTO after 4 hours, blah, blah. They will make mistakes, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
And this is a moot point, ultimately, because there is a cadet from Shift 3 in queue now. However, I mean, that's why I'm trying to get that cadet out. And then it would be essentially, would somebody take AJ, right? So that's kind of like, that's kind of where we're standing.
I see, and this is my other problem. This is my other problem. Yeah. I was told that we're allowed to have scheduled FTO sessions, even with someone that's out of shift, as long as it's scheduled. Oh. There's a lot of conflicting shit that I'm getting.
Well, why, bitch, you know, there's no surprise that there's conflicting shit. Like, girl, you know.
Communication in this PD? What are you kidding me?
I mean.
Ouch.
I guess, again.
I think keep it simple. I'm going to email Barrick to get this clarification.
Yes. His number, you know what? I'll just go shake him out of bed.
I'm just going to email our chain and get clarification on this and explain the whole thing. I want to give him a session I would like to see him around. I feel bad, but I also at the same time need to, I understand your point too. I'm going to say refer to the FTO handbook. I'm either going to say give him a one-time exception and be clear that this is not going to happen again until we get better clarification, or 2, let him know that we're going to have to wait on it and try and get an answer before we take you out. I think those are the best 2 options. And let him know too that this is a lot of this is just due to misunderstandings between various shifts, because everyone's got a different opinion about this, it sounds like, and I think this really needs to be black and white. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. You're telling me that you might possibly let an officer in shift 3 not come on duty when we need the number?
Huh?
Are you talking about Corleone?
Yeah. I know. Terrible person I am.
No, it's not that. It's like that. That's crazy.
I know.
We need people.
We need people. I agree.
We need people from other shifts.
I agree.
At this point.
I mean, right now, shit, let's look at who's all on duty. We have you in shift 2. We have Daft in shift 2. We have Duncan in shift whatever the fuck.
I'm shift 3.
Are you on paper shift 3? I thought you were shift 2 for some reason.
No.
Forgive me. Sorry.
I'm 4 hours of shift 3.
Got it.
That's what I do. That's what me and Alice are probably gonna do.
Lucas is shift
right,
1,
Alice?
right?
No, we're all shift
No,
3, bitch.
Lucas
what are you
is shift
talking?
3, bitch.
We're all shift 3.
What the hell? Do you not know what we dream about, motherfucker? How the hell you think we're not in AU?
I don't know. Listen, I haven't checked the shift 3 roster in a second, okay?
Here's the thing, okay? Lucas does not want to take Judas right now. I'll take Judas, and then if you want to take AJ. Or we could, honestly, Pins, you want him to be an FTO eventually?
That's okay. That's actually a good transition to what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turner, he emailed me and he said, hey, if you get on duty for a week straight, I will say that you just need to ride with an FTO and you can actually start pushing for it.
Okay.
Okay.
He pushed me.
I'm going to email Barrick real quick.
But I did actually want to be an FTO since I can't let my OGs hang.
Okay, if that's what you want to do, I'm just going to teach you the same thing we're doing with everyone else. We're allowing officers to take out cadets. You take 2 sessions, decide if you actually want to FTO, because it's kind of like a feel like, okay, maybe this isn't for me. And then we bring it up the chain of like, hey, this person's interested. This is what they did. Can we get approved for FTO? So with that said, if you would like to take AJ, you can. Okay?
Oh, I mean, unless you guys want to. I don't care who I take. I just want to take a cadet. Yeah. I just actually want to start FTOing.
I haven't taken a cadet in a while. I don't mind taking AJ.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying if there's any more cadets, I actually do want to take it. I want to start FTOing, to be honest.
As long as this is what we're going with, and I'll just let him know this is kind of a one-time go. I don't mind taking him. I'm gonna let him know that until we get further clarification, I don't see an issue in taking him today.
Okay, so if you want to take AJ, and then if you want to take Judas, then I'll call Judas in too, and you can take Judas then. I'll just solo. I haven't been out on the streets in a minute.
So. No, yeah,
okay.
I just listen. Shift 3 is so down bad in cup numbers. Anything to help like push people to, you know what I mean, beyond shift 3. I'm gonna
I feel like AJ's gonna linger into our shift half the time anyway from shift 2.
AJ
like,
might as well be shift 0 at this point. We might as well just call it there. I swear I saw this guy earlier.
Let's just go. We're wasting the damn man's time. Let's just do it.
Let's go talk to AJ.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm catching up. I'm a sad bitch.
Hey, don't wait.
Hey, AJ.
All right. What's going on?
All right. You've been waiting a minute. I apologize. Thank you for bearing with. I'm going to clarify some things real quick so that we're kind of on the same page. There has been, I'm going to say in the last 2 months, a lot of differing sides on the FTO process. On paper, you are shift 2, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. You have been waiting. I have no problem taking you out today. We're going to look for clarification as to the process. The way that it was understood to me is different from the way that it's understood to others, which is essentially if there's no other cadets waiting, can we take a cadet out? You have been waiting patiently. I have no problem taking you out for today.
Thank you.
The only exception that I will make is not to make a habit of it until I get further clarification as to how we're gonna proceed moving forward.
Oh yeah, no worries. I mean, it wasn't. I'm never usually around these nights, but
No, you're good.
like nighttime. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be in town for a while today, so
Oh,
it's one of those days. Figured it was like, had a little bit of time before storm. Figured to come in, see if maybe I could go over to the next shift for a little bit. Haven't been able to come around on duty so much, so figured yeah, I should stop in, see if I could. But yeah, no, that'd be great. That'd be nice to go out.
no, you're good. All good. How long are you gonna be on duty today? Do you think?
For however long you want me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't mind if it's an hour, 2 hour, whatever. I'll be here.
All good.
I got 14 hours on my clock here, so.
What the hell? What clock? You got 14-hour clock? I thought it was only 12 hours in a day.
My wristwatch is a stopwatch. Time's counting down.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What happens at 0?
Yeah, what does
That's the
happen
funny thing.
at
It never
0?
hits 0.
Wow, that's really funny.
It never does.
You poor fucking soul. Jesus Christ.
It never does.
Jesus.
I told
never
you, you
does.
might as well make him shift 0.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let me I'll tell
Might
you
as well
what.
mark him for everything.
Dear God. AJ, just give me a second. I'm gonna try and forward over an email and get more clarification. I'm gonna take you out regardless today.
Okay.
Give you the
Thank you.
exception, but moving forward, probably gonna hold off.
Nah, that's all good. No worries.
I
Yeah,
have to
today,
have one
one-time
more
thing.
quick meeting, which I hate because I'm a bastard for it. But I have to have one more meeting with somebody, and then I will come grab you. I'm gonna tell those people 5 minutes tops. So hopefully we can wrap that up. All right.
It's all good. I'm gonna just be over here on the chair watching my iPad.
No, you're good.
Just
All
remember,
good.
he has a clock. He's timing you.
I know.
Ain't good.
5 minutes. Mark it.
Okay. I'll be over
Hopefully
here.
the clock don't go up in that time. Okay.
Hey,
Hey, what shit talk are we doing?
Can I see your ID? When's your birthday? Do you remember when you missed mine?
Flop?
It is. What was that?
When's your birthday?
May the 2nd,
Oh.
95.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah.
young.
Oof. Young buck.
Very young.
Young buck.
Huh.
Young
Yeah.
buck. All right.
All right, I'll
Wow,
let
that
you.
is
I'll
gonna
let you
go
chat to
fast.
Fop first.
All right.
I will.
Oh yeah, talk to her first. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll be over here.
you talk.
Oh wait.
I'm gonna make it espresso. Anybody else want one?
Wait, hold on. Who am I talking to first? Is it you, Maisie, or am I talking to Daft?
No, you can't talk to her. Don't. Maisie! Talk to Flop!
Oh,
She'll talk to you.
it needs to be a private one, very quick.
All right. If it's quick, we'll bang this out real quick.
Yeah. So it is an officer complaint. Unfortunately, there was I'm not too happy with the way that this is so rough because I don't really know them, but every single time I've been on duty with them, they seem somewhat aloof, and that is Kit Archer. And what kind of set me off yesterday is we were in the city constantly calling for 77s. She was motor, found a moonshine distillery, called away my backup when I was watching civilians with their fur processing, called away the mobile unit. So I'm in there with 5-6 civilians doing their thing on a bicycle. Like, God, I hope someone doesn't walk in with a fucking gun, whatever. They stay. I think King goes off duty, Den goes off duty. She's still up in that area watching this moonshine distillery. She was a motor unit. She was on the fucking bike. I get over that scene. We go to the next one. I'm constantly calling in for 77s because we need pursuit orders. You can see the reports as well. If you go to reports, you'll see 3519, 3520, 3521, 3522.
That was a long straight of numbers, huh?
Yeah, just go into the reports and you'll see there's a string of suspicious HVAC activities combined with bicycle patrol. And there were enough units on duty for us to be on bike patrol, but when we have the motor unit, which is a specialized vehicle, sat watching a fucking moonshine distillery, seems like a waste of, you know, a valuable resource that we could be using. If they were in a CVPI, I wouldn't give a fuck, but we needed someone to assist with pursuits, and they just ignored it watching this investigation because they were excited. They finally found a moonshine distillery, and it was rough. It was rough. You know how bad numbers were yesterday? It continued to get worse.
Fucking PD! Yeah.
So, I'm just not happy with how they've been conducting themselves as a motor unit because they have not been utilizing it for its goddamn purpose, and that is a specialized vehicle to assist with pursuits.
Yeah, I will, so the only issue that I have is that this is, I swear to God,
They were in shift 1 at this point, I believe.
Kit's a shift 2 officer, and I think that's where the problem is for me right now. I will do my best to try and I'll do my best to reach out and see what I could do. I'll make a report about it. Can you just get me a written statement and forward me over, whether through email or whatever means you have to just get me a statement about what happened? And I will get a command report about it and inform someone from shift 2 to talk with Kit.
Yeah, it's just the thing is I work out a shift as well, but when I am working out a shift,
Eric, the thing though is that Maisie is saying that
there's
plenty of efficient numbers for
it is my
bike
role
patrol.
as an officer to assist with these calls. You know, I just feel like if you're clocking on and you say I want to go on motor patrol, she gets permission to do motor patrol, finds a moonshine distillery, and that is it. No more calls after that. And I know that during the last 20 minutes or so they were on duty, they were incapacitated, but that doesn't make up for the 2 hours spent beforehand fucking around watching this thing. It just pulled a lot of officers away when we needed people actively patrolling. When there's 5, 6 of us on duty and half of them are, you know, not available to do the basics, it's rough.
I gotcha. All good. Yeah, get me a written statement. I will make a command report about it, and I'll try and follow up with you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That's everything.
Nope, you're all good.
I like it when people do good work. Oh, that was another thing. I had to sit and watch people selling drugs while an officer was fucking around in the hospital. I did bring that up already with Alice, but I was not happy. There was a gun unit split between Polito and the city. I stayed in the city because I was on my bike, and I had to, you know, all I could do was provide officer presence. I got photos. I documented everything. I stayed safe. I was unharmed because
we're never gonna get out of here.
You know, I'm safe like that, but finding out that there was an officer just fucking around with a cadet in the hospital, and I quote, he was getting milked. Doesn't, you know.
That's crazy, because you have any idea how difficult it is to lactate a man?
I'm gonna vomit.
Why'd you have to be drinking? I was espresso, okay? It's like,
God damn it.
Oh, foamy. Okay,
all right. God damn it.
Maisie, I'm glad we became best friends today.
We're best friends now.
All right.
Let me grab.
Give me your phone number before you leave. Give me your phone number.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get coffee
mad
really quickly. I'll be back. Give me a second.
Okay, I'm gonna be. I was gonna say I would be mad.
I'm gonna sip my coffee.
Okay.
All right, meeting number 7.
Hey.
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Hey,
I'm sorry.
I feel so bad.
No. You are. This is my job, unfortunately. Unfortunately, this is what happens when chief or captains are not available.
Don't you hate it when you're so goddamn good at your job?
Apparently.
Yeah, it's a bitch, isn't it?
It's a lot. I won't lie. But what's up?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you had room in your cruiser today, but if not, it's no worries.
I don't think so today. I believe I'm already taking somebody under having my hand forced, which is okay. I'm gonna make this a specific point tomorrow at this time. So here's the issue. I'm clarifying.
And listen, if shit comes up, it's okay. Like
no, yeah. I need to clarify with captains right now if we are allowed to take someone out of shift. I've been informed of something, and it sounds like everyone has a conflicting argument, so I'm making sure. Schedule tomorrow. I will email you if that changes.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Don't be. Seriously. You're fine.
Okay. I love you. I'm sorry.
I love you too, buddy. Hey, listen, don't even worry about it, because, like, you're not taking up any more of my time. Like, you know what I mean? You're not wasting my time at all. We're fine. Promise. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise I'd just be... I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right. Perfect. In that case, we'll talk tomorrow. I'm going to send this email to get clarification, and I will get back to you when I get an answer.
Also, by the way, I hear you're married, so when do I get to meet him? Yeah, so you're married. I get to meet him? When do I get to meet this guy?
In about 6 hours.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna... you'll be around in 6 hours? Oh, I don't think I'll be around. But, you know, maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
All right.
Hey, listen, between us, honestly, it's gonna be so freeing when you get rid of it. It's gonna be so freeing.
Get rid of what?
The mess, the thing you're trying to flee from, Flop, when you look in the mirror, and you paint those whatever, or you glue whatever, so your just embrace who you are, Flop, because that's what's most beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing. Except for when it looks like this, and just get rid of it. Then just get rid of what's left, and just embrace what, you know. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. With all due respect, sir.
Dabs, I don't know what the fuck you just said, but I'll take that advice.
Okay, shave your fucking head. Have a good night.
God damn it.
Okay, Maisie. I'm gonna be going to bed.
What?
Okay, hold on. I need to send this email before we take out. And it's not that I don't want to take out Anthony, just to clarify. I want to take him out. I want to take him out. He'd be difficult, dog. Communications are crazy. All right, hold on. Sorry, bear with me. This is what the audit means when they say Flop needs to work. Yep, you're looking at it. Flop the auditor. This is what it is. This is what it was for the entire month of February. It is Sean. Thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Has a different stance on this. Okay. Oh, man. Thank you, Sean, for the brand new tier 1. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Dear God.
Yippee.
All right, you ready?
Hey, let's do it.
All
let's do
right.
it. Let's get out there.
My fucking mustache, man. I'm so bummed, AJ. You cool if I call you
It's
AJ?
all right, Flop. Hey, no, I like AJ.
It's
Yeah,
ugly as shit. Not AJ. My face, my hair, it's all gone to shit. And I can't figure out if there's any point of redemption.
just get a little hair treatment, you know, Flop.
Hair
Yeah,
treatment?
all right.
What is that, like a spray?
You know, just, you know, you can find like a hair treatment, you know, they give you like a transplant for your hair or something, you know what I mean? They take it from like other areas, you know, and they, you know, they put it places, you know what I mean? My friend got one, you know, yeah.
God damn it.
It'd be all right, Flip Flop. Come on, man.
Okay, all right, okay.
Sorry if I call you that, Flip Flop.
Nah, you know what? That's fine. Flop works. Whatever works. Hold on, let me answer
Flippity
this
flop.
call.
Floppity wop.
Yes,
Flop.
Duncan?
Steady wop.
For the love of God, can you get anyone, Sandy, please? We're stuck with this damn
Oh,
car. We
okay.
can't break off.
Huh?
The latest 911.
Okay. What?
I tried to give her a status check call. She did not pick up.
Who, Siobhan?
Yes.
Is she kidnapped?
She's in danger at her trailer. The Dans
Go
are
find
surrounding her trailer, and
Okay.
we can't get anyone to go up there.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will get
kinda
up there.
really
As far as I know, that is immediate 77s. That is
Yeah, but everyone's busy. Everyone's wrapped up with things. They don't want to. They're not even
Okay.
acknowledging it.
you have enough time to call me, which means you have enough time to put a 311 in, Duncan.
I mean, what's my 311 going to point out the 911 say?
I swear. AJ, if there's anything I'm gonna teach you, officers
Yeah.
officers need to be big boys and adults and just fucking do stuff on their own volition. Don't need mom and dad to hold their damn hand.
I mean, I agree. To be honest, I agree. It sounds like there's a chase on Channel 1. I don't know what's going on. 833, you need additionals. 10-4. Okay. Want me to pull it out? Want me to I
hold
can pull
on.
out?
Yeah, that works. That's fine. Go ahead. I'm just putting this 311 in.
You want the Taurus, the V-Star, the Cruiser? Which one you want?
Let's do a cruiser. Try and find one that looks okay. If they're all pretty beaten up, so try and find one that looks decent.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Alone. Right, eastbound. Carson.
Thanks
Right,
again,
how
Flop.
many units are responding
Really
to
appreciate it.
911?
Nah, you're good, brother.
Right.
Can you mark it up on the GPS
Yeah.
if possible?
How
Kind of
many
new to
units are
town.
responding to the 911?
155.
Let me.
Are there any additionals responding?
We're gonna be 76 to the active chase right now. How was the 20?
Stand by for a second. We need units to respond to the 911.
I'm trying to locate the 911 standby. We might need to go to Sandy to help out.
You want to go Sandy? We can go Sandy.
Yeah, Sandy's gonna be priority.
833, we're gonna be 76 to Sandy Shores to help out with a 911 call.
Is one also en route?
155 is also wrong.
Is 164 en route?
Where's the 911? Am I blind?
Negative 164 just is processing the first 95 from this current active.
Okay.
Oh.
Let me know if I need to break off of this, and I will come assist.
Gunshots, gunshots, gunshots at the trailer in Sandy. Gunshots at the trailer in Sandy.
113 breaking off. Break off. Let's just do.
Yeah. Okay.
Where is exactly the trailer in Sandy?
Just been on the phone with Jonathan Acker. He said that there are 4 or 5 surrounding the trailer with vehicles.
Okay,
They found their way in and she started shooting at them, but that's the last 2 that we could hear.
What is the location of the trailer? I don't know where it is.
AJ, just a heads up. So when we're going to active calls like this, make sure that you have your vest on, keep your lethal out. Okay.
Around the,
you have experience as an officer?
Gas station in that area. We're gonna try and find it.
No, but you know, my dad.
If she's
You know,
indoors and she got surrounded, she's
he's got a history.
right behind
You know,
the
he
gas station.
told me some things.
10-4, apparently they've made their way into the building and there was gunshots heard last call.
Therefore, it might be that you should easily first check that gas station trailer.
All right.
10-4, we're arriving on scene in approximately 12:15.
You know, I can land. You know what I mean?
Ackerman and find out what the location of the trailer is, please.
Definitely.
Just got off the phone call with him. I only hung up because the gunshots there.
Bear with me.
155.
Take your time.
Apparently the trailer was surrounded by a bunch of trucks, so that should help us locate it.
833 is eastbound on 68. We'll be there in probably about a mic.
Does anyone have Miss Thoroughbred's phone number?
Think we might be rolling up on the scene.
125.
Yeah, try to call her Flop.
It sounds like it's gonna be in
Did they
Sandy.
say what kind of trucks they were? Whether it was tow
Okay.
trucks?
Negative, he just said there was a bunch of trucks in the building, like blockading it in. Was last he said with 4 or 5 people surrounding it. We're not finding. We've got a dump truck here potentially.
Break 126 has visual. We're gonna be parallel with Route 68 and Harmony. Here's intersection of Sonora Freeway. There's multiple stands and trucks.
I got it.
And downed
They said Sandy. That's like. That was.
Wait, did you mark it?
Yeah, I just marked it.
In the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Left west on Route
We'll go
68,
across.
Sonora Way.
She incapacitated?
8 frames. She's gone.
833 is going back to the trailer. We're en route.
Okay, 113. 2 units stopped off the. You're going back to the trailer. We have 1 unit. We need another unit to go back to the trailer.
So we're going to the trailer. We're going to the chase. Which one?
Trailer.
Okay.
What's the 20 of the Siobhan?
West on Route 68, left south on the Rio Grande Valley. You turn to the east because 58 turtled.
All right, you got the green light to be out of shift too, so we're good.
There's a secondary truck and they are ramming into us.
If Siobhan's incapacitated, they might have a gun, Lucas. Be careful.
Yeah, they were shots fired, so be careful.
They're back on their wheels, taking off south on Rio Grande Valley.
Oh, we need to know where her truck is. Where is her trailer?
We're on the way to it right now. It's behind the 24/7 off 68.
On 68?
68.
I thought she lived in Sandy.
They said Sandy. I don't know why they did. We're 23 at the trailer right now.
Continuing off-road.
Make a left.
Gonna have so much more speed than us.
It's gonna be this trailer on our left.
Speed, south.
Okay, you want to go on the hill?
No, I want to go see the property, see what's going on.
Okay.
Last known was southbound off-road parallel to the Bay Tree Canyon and Galileo Road intersection.
All right.
We got this time.
873 is 23 code 6.
You said there was southbound uphill?
A-firm.
LSPD, is anyone inside?
Once this has visual.
LSPD, if anyone's inside, make yourself known. Do it now.
Canyon, over to Galileo, eastbound off-road on the hills. East to get down over the hump.
Anyone inside? Hello?
I'm right.
Nearest intersection is going
LSPD,
to be
hey.
Canyon,
All right.
Sonora
See you,
Road.
Haynes.
No one inside.
Bedroom's clear.
Be advised, trailer's empty. There's a blue vehicle left on scene. Code 4.
Copy that. 126 is code 6 southbound. Off-road continuing through the Great Chaparral. No visual so far.
This plate comes back to Aaron Harper.
Okay. Want me to photograph it?
Yeah. Description of the trucks again, Lucas.
Photograph it. We're not going to document the inside. Just photograph the vehicle and the plate.
It's going to look like a Lego truck, like those big bulky ones, red in color.
A lot of
very
blood out
large
here, Duncan, right here.
Wheels. Driver has a pointy hat with a little ball on
You want to
top
back
of
your
it
vehicle
and
up?
a
I'll go
ball.
ahead and document it. You want to collect evidence? Are you sure you're shouting?
Yeah, I collect it.
We have we're gonna document blood on scene.
How many other units are code 16 for the truck? 113 is going to eastbound Mount Hon.
160 is south on Mount Vinewood Drive.
Woo!
160, we're gonna be checking the Vinewood Hills area. If possible, someone should check the Vinewood sign. They could have gone off in that direction, but they're definitely uphill. They seem to prefer driving
Flop.
there.
Yeah, they drove straight
What's up, brother?
Got some stuff in the trunk I've never really seen before. If you want to check it out.
I would say let's hold off on searching through the trunk for now. Yeah, no, you're good. Just document the plate for now. We'll avoid documenting anything inside until we
have to be searched if we tow it.
We're not gonna be towing it. We had people that were on scene that fled, so we're just trying to get names right now. This could have been one of their vehicles. Until we get confirmation, we're gonna hold off on documenting the inside. Just document plate for now.
I'm not gonna get any response from Mr. Acker either, who was the original informant.
I would relay that over radio if it's relevant.
Of them? They're gonna
I've been trying to get in touch with Mr. Acker.
Yeah, so we get one more shot over here, and then you should be good. Hold on.
He could have also, if he was nearby, he might have went down as well.
Yeah, 10-4, I'll keep an eye out.
113, I need
All right,
to...
yeah, you're good to collect everything outside.
I'm going to run out of gas. 113 is going to code 6 Mirror Park.
This is 160. Could anyone confirm? Wait, did we say who the suspects might be? We said the Dans?
It would definitely look like possibly Vingle and Fingal. I'm not sure.
It's reported about 4 to 5 dads, including Vingle.
Copy that. I'll try to twat out for Vingle. We have history. That might help.
All right.
Well,
give me 1 second. I had gotten on radio late. Did we have a visual at all of Siobhan?
A-frame, Siobhan is incapacitated in the passenger seat of the red and colored truck we were actively pursuing. Last known was southbound towards the intersection of Bay Tree Canyon Road and Galileo. No visual so far. East Galileo Avenue and West Galileo parallel with the, whatever this building is, I forgot it.
I mean, Quentos, there's only so much I can do. I am one person.
Observatory.
My almost, not even almost, my always response to anyone who is actually here and knows Flop as a character is, I'm not your fucking hotline. Call 911. That goes for anybody. That's been documented too. You're good.
Floppy.
What's up?
Now that we have like a second to breathe, if I see a 911 and it's being ignored, and the people who are ignoring it are seniors, do I just speak up and just point it out, or do I just, you know?
Duncan, we've had this conversation 3 times. If you need units, you 311 tell people you need immediate 77s, break comms, get people to start responding to things. You have.
We were already someone else's 77. We were dealing with the car.
I have been tied up and wrapped in PD though. I haven't had a chance to actually have a proper response to anything recently. This is my first call.
Right. I feel like we could have prevented her getting hurt.
How so?
Because the 911s came in, she said they're circling my trailer. They're help. The Vingles are outside my trailer.
Yes, you should absolutely break comms if people are not aware that someone else is in imminent danger.
We need to get a unit down to the hospital to see if this man is Mr. Acker or who the dead body is by this down.
Dead body?
Is Acker not picking up?
No, Acker has not been picking up.
Avenue, code 4.
Okay.
And someone, Wartingle Dan, has just said that he's killed a man and left him at the hospital. So.
Flop, can you go do that? We're gonna go do that.
11376.
Can you document the rest of this?
I will find out if the trucks are there.
Copy that.
AJ, meet me outside. We're gonna 76 down to the hospital.
Okay. Coming out now.
That's 16076 Central Medical.
12623.
All right. This was a shit show.
No
And a
visual
half.
on Capitol and Crusade. Any of the trucks
Oh,
were
good.
jammed.